Greetings, collective. CJ here, hopping on to do another collective card reading. These are going to be activations and reminders from Source, your higher self, Sophia Gaia Terra, the planet we are all currently standing on, and the quantum field, which is the trillions upon trillions upon trillions infinite of other Chris consciousness beings that are orbiting around us all day, every day, that make up the entire quantum field and the many flowers of life. So the card that we've got for the collective today is the universal law of potential, bringing in the D and the D sharp, bringing in the 1 on your universal law chart, and activating the Venus portal. So this is Source, this is everybody's higher self, this is the quantum field, and this is Sophia Gaia Terra coming and reminding you that every single one of you is an unlimited potential being. Your potential is limitless as long as you do not put any limits on yourself. Okay? Gaia is going to remind you that every single word that you speak is a frequency. It is a spell. And there are certain words and certain spells that will shut down your Venus portal, such as the words can't, such as the words cannot, don't have, will not. These are the things that are going to stop your potential. And especially when you put the word I in front of them, saying I can't, I don't have, that immediately shuts you down. Okay, and Gaia and Source in the quantum field don't want to see that. Okay, they want to see you putting in your potential. They want to see you looking at everything around you and all of your abilities and all of your manifestations and all of your creations, and always be giving it that unlimited potential that you already possess. Okay, now if you do so, if you don't shut down your potential and you continue to grow and you continue to push your potential as far as you possibly can, your Venus portal will continue to go up. Now, for those of you that don't know what your Venus portal, literally imagine a V. Okay, at the bottom of the V, right, is 0 dimension, and as you go up in the Venus portal, you go up in dimension, you go up in frequency, you're adding chakras, you're adding colors, you're adding frequencies, you're adding chakras, you're adding Merkaba triangles, you're adding universal laws as well. But as you go up, as you see, you expand. Once you say the words I can't, boom, instantly shut down, your potential is stopped, and you have just limited yourself. And that is not what Gaia wants to see, because she already knows that you all have unlimited potential. Whether you know it or not is up to you and up to your surrendering of your own abilities. Okay? Now, bringing in the 1 here, when we are looking at the universal law diagram, when you are looking at your 12-pointed Merkaba, the universal law of potential comes in at number 1. Right? And how did they bring in time? Okay, there is 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the universal law of potential is coming in. The D and the D sharp is being blasted in your reality and in your frequencies. Okay, and this is the same thing with the 2 o'clock, with the 3 o'clock, with the 4 o'clock, whatever time you look at, that is the frequency that is coming in. Okay, use that frequency, bring in your potential, sit down and like, all right, how can I increase the potential of what I'm already trying to manifest? How can I increase the potential of what I want to bring into my reality? Is there more potential to it that I'm not even seeing? Right? This is your moment to sit still and bring those frequencies in and allow the D and the D sharp being played in your reality to show you that potential. As long as you're willing to sit still and surrender and allow all that information to process and allow that frequency to come in, then you're going to have that. And more of your prophecy lines are going to come in. More of your potential is going to come in. Gaia and Source will show you how you can potentially take the manifestation that you're trying to bring in right now and make it better, make it bigger, make it more happier and a better experience than what you're already trying to bring in. Right? Because remember, in your Venus portal, as you go up, what you have in frequencies and what you have in chakras and Merkaba triangles continues to increase, right? So your potential continues to go up as you go up. right? So even if you're down here in your Venus portal and your potential is limited to what you can see and what you can hear and what you can sense, always remember that as long as you go up in a dimensional space, your potential then grows. It then doubles, and that continues to happen every time you go up in your Venus portal, up and up and up, expanding, expanding, expanding. Beautiful. Okay, so as long as you are not shutting down your own potential, it is limitless. And the only person that can shut down your own Venus portal is you. There is nothing or anyone outside of yourself that can approach you and stop your Venus portal and shut it down. Okay, the only person that can do that is you. So do not allow yourself to do so. Okay, and again, even if you are not seeing how your potential or how you can potentially change and grow your manifestations in your reality, sit still and allow your higher self and Gaia to come in and show you how you can. Let them show you what you can do, show you how far you can push your potential and how far you can push your abilities and what you can actually use your abilities to do. Right? It's just sitting still and surrendering to the frequencies and allowing them to come in. All right? And never shutting down your own Venus portal. Ever. All right? Cool. So that concludes the collective card reading. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. If you like this read and you want to hear more, I do post these on lovegrowsgaia.com, TSU at Cody Selfo, Rumble at Cody James, YouTube at CJ Sourceseed, Facebook at Cody Selfo. I try to post these reads everywhere that I possibly can. So you can pretty much find me literally anywhere. I am on Gab. I haven't posted anything on Gab quite yet. I just got on there. But I am pretty much everywhere. Okay. Cool. And a reminder as well that all of the information that we are speaking on our lives, in our videos, posting on our posts, on our blogs, every ounce of information is on lovegrowsgaia.com, and it's very minimal reading. It is mostly visuals reminding you of your chakra system, all 17 of them. The universal law diagram, which is also your golden Merkaba. It is a cross-section of your source cord, so if you were to look down the center of your source cord, that's exactly what you would see. It is also your 12 helix DNA code, a DNA cord as well. A lot of information on just that one visual. The universal law diagram, the orb colors of the dimensional spaces of 3 through 7, and we only give you 3 through 7 because once you are in the 7th dimension, you're going to be telling us what colors are in the 8th and the 9th and the 10th and all the way up. Okay, once you are all in the 7th dimension, you have your clear knowing, you have your all knowing, and you are in the golden age and you are vibrating with the golden age. Okay. And you don't really need to know the second and the first dimension to ascend. That's dissension code, right? So we're not going to give you those. If you want to know what those colors are, you can go orb them. You can go to that dimensional space and look at those colors yourself. That is using your orbs, using your remote viewing, using your abilities. If you want to know something, send an orb. Do not go onto the device and look for a video or a piece of information. Send an orb, and that orb is going to come back to you with that information. Just remember to surrender to the information that you get. Okay, even if it is not what you want to hear, not what you want to see, it is still the truth. It is still what your orb is going to give you. So surrender to that information. All right. Yeah, right along with the 11 masterclass videos that will walk you through the universal law, how to apply them, how to activate your chakra system, how to pull down orbs, and how to be the multidimensional god and goddess selves that you all were before the fall. We want to get you back into so that we are all partying in the golden age. Woo! All right, and a reminder as well that all of this information is free, and it will always be free because universal wisdom is and always will be free. Any one of you can go and get this information and pull this information down through your own source cord, using your own orbs, with your higher self and with Gaia. You really don't need any of this information, but it is there to activate yourself. It is there to activate your DNA. Take your autopilot DNA and switch it back into full pilot and stepping back into the cockpit, using your abilities 100%. all of that for free. But to do so, we do run on donation. Donations help keep the information free. It helps keeps the website free. It helps keeps everything that we do online and spreading this information for free. And to do so, you can go to lovegrowsgaia.com as well. You'll find the PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo links. PayPal and Patreon do give you the option to do a monthly donation. We do really appreciate these because these do allow us a budget. They do allow us to make decisions and movements and a lot of the spontaneous ascension work that we do that much easier. Right? And a quick shout out to all of you that have donated, that have shown your support, to all of our monthly donators. You are all very much loved and very much appreciated, because again, all of your donations is that much more assistance with what we do, and that in itself is helping the rest of the collective. Okay, right? Don't think of your donations as helping us, as assisting us, because they are, but it is also assisting us getting this truth out to the rest of the collective. It is that much more collective members that are hearing this information, that much more Orbinators actually waking up and starting to use their abilities. Okay? And with that, much love.